Menopause is not a disease, yet for many women, it feels more destructive than illness itself. They lose sleep. They lose emotional control. Some feel their heart race or tighten under stress. Doctors often say, it's just hormones. But traditional Chinese medicine asks a deeper question. Why does this stage, which is considered natural, cause such intense suffering? In traditional Chinese medicine, menopause is not treated as a disease, yet it is regarded as one of the most critical transitions in a woman's life. Why? Because during this stage, the ruler of the body begins to weaken. That ruler is not hormones. It is the primordial spirit. And when the spirit can no longer remain calm, the body and the mind begin to lose their order. Menopause is a transition, not a disease. In traditional Chinese medicine, menopause is understood as a natural physiological transition. It is not an illness. As a woman ages, the body's supply of blood and vital energy gradually declines. At a certain point, supply can no longer fully meet demand. So the body makes a decision. It begins to conserve energy. This is not failure. This is survival. However, during this transition, the internal organs often struggle to adapt. Blood becomes insufficient. Vital energy becomes weaker. Although menopause itself is not a disease, it is a period that must be taken seriously. If the body is not properly supported, damage to the internal organs becomes inevitable. The first symptom was of appetite. One of the earliest signs of menopause is loss of appetite. From a traditional Chinese medicine perspective, this is a result of insufficient blood and weakened vital energy. When the digestive system lacks nourishment, eating becomes difficult. That is why forcing heavy meals often makes symptoms worse. Traditional Chinese medicine emphasizes simple, easily digestible foods that nourish blood and energy rather than burden the body. But appetite is only the beginning. The most serious changes occur in the mind. Emotional disturbance is a sign of spirit disorder. During menopause, many women experience emotional instability. Insomnia, anxiety, irritability, sudden sadness, loss of emotional control. Some even experience heart palpitations or shortness of breath after emotional stress. Many families notice that when a child enters adolescence, while a mother enters menopause, conflict becomes intense and difficult to manage. From the perspective of traditional Chinese medicine, this is not a personality problem. It is not emotional weakness. It is a sign that the spirit is no longer stable. What is the primordial spirit? In traditional Chinese medicine, this governing force is called the mind, or Shen. In Taoism, it is known as the primordial spirit. In everyday language, people may call it the soul or spirit. This spirit is the true master of the body. The body itself is only a temporary dwelling. When the spirit is calm and stable, sleep is deep. Thinking is clear. Emotions are balanced. When the spirit becomes disturbed, sleep disappears. Thoughts become chaotic. Emotions lose control. Traditional Chinese medicine teaches that when the body can no longer support the spirit leaves, and life ends. That is why nourishing the spirit is one of the most important principles in maintaining health. How the spirit is nourished. The primordial spirit requires two essential conditions. First, rest and mental stillness. Closing the eyes, letting go of scattered thoughts, reducing unnecessary mental activity. This conserves the spirit's energy. Second, balanced activity. If the mind is never used, the spirit becomes dull. If the mind is overused, the spirit becomes restless, leading to insomnia and emotional exhaustion. That is why people who engage in physical labor rarely suffer from depression. Their daily lives naturally balance work and rest. What the spirit feeds on. The primordial spirit feeds on two substances, blood and vital energy. To nourish the spirit, the body must strengthen the spleen and stomach, support kidney energy, ensure smooth circulation of qi and blood. Another critical method is opening the orifices. Traditional Chinese medicine uses fragrance for this purpose. Agar wood, sandalwood, clove, musk. These substances calm the mind and stabilize the spirit. That is why many people feel peace in temples. It is not only belief, the fragrance itself nourishes the spirit. The spirit as the emperor of the body. Traditional Chinese medicine refers to the mind as the sovereign organ, the emperor of the body. The primordial spirit coordinates all physiological functions. Sometimes it chooses the lesser harm to preserve life. High blood pressure may be a forced adjustment to protect vital organs. Insulin resistance may be a survival strategy to ensure energy supply to the heart and brain. From this perspective, many diseases are not mistakes. They are desperate regulatory responses made by the spirit to keep the body alive. During menopause, symptoms such as anxiety, insomnia, emotional instability, and heart discomfort are signs that the primordial spirit is no longer adequately nourished. Menopause is not merely a hormonal shift. It is a test of the spirit. In the next video, we will explore why the primordial spirit weakens during menopause and how it can be restored. If this perspective resonates with you, stay with this series, because understanding the spirit is the first step toward true healing. Before we end today, I want to leave you with one thought. Menopause is not the end of health. It is the beginning of a deeper conversation between the body and the spirit. Many symptoms don't appear because the body is broken, but because it is trying to protect what matters most. In the next videos, we will continue to explore how traditional Chinese medicine understands menopause, the spirit, and modern chronic diseases in a way that helps you listen to your body, not fight it. If this perspective is meaningful to you, consider subscribing to this channel. New videos will be shared regularly to help you understand your body more clearly and move through this stage of life with calm and confidence.